Boy, you got everything. Wow. Hey, tell me, excuse me. Tell me, what gives you the biggest kicks?
Well, number one?
Yeah, which one?
Mustang.
Yeah.
Number one, there's Mustang. Mustang Mach 1 for 1970. Shaker up front, spoiler in the back, and a 428 in between. Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
Ford and your local Ford dealers, who tonight for the first time present the 1970 Ford with a new kind of quiet. The all-new Torino, shaped by the wind. Mustang, America's #1 sporty car, and the magnificent 1970 Thunderbird. Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
For 1995, it's a Maverick. And for just a little bit more, it's a Grabber. And Grabber is a big 6 engine, black painted hood and grille, dual racing mirrors, new spoiler, and your choice of 5 new Grabber colors. So grab one at your Ford dealer. Maverick Grabber.
Torino, 1970. It's new, clear through, even to the ventilation system. Watch and you'll see why. Fresh air flows through the upper part of the car for the upper part of you. Fresh air flows through the bottom for the rest of you. Flow-through ventilation, we call it. The 1970 Torino at your Ford dealers. Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
The 1970 Torino. It's new, clear through, even to its longer, wider platform. We lengthened the wheelbase, widened the tread, and came up with our biggest platform of any car in its class. So when you drive the 1970 Torino, its wider platform makes it ride smoother and hold the road better. Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
Only the 1970 Ford Wagon gives you 4 seats. And when you line up Ford's 4 seats against the competition, you can see that there's more room. That's because only Ford, the Wagon Master, offers you dual-facing rear seats. Why take a wagon with 3 seats when you can get a Ford with 4? When it comes to wagons, we're in a league by ourselves. Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
Excuse me, sir. We'd like to ask you a few careful, sir. People have said that you're too... People say you're too old to be re-elected. We'd like to know what you've done to change your image.
Well, number one, my Mustang.
Sabrina, tell me all the things that you like about me.
Well, number one, there's your Mustang. Number two...
Number one, there's Mustang, America's #1 sporty car. Mustang Sports Roof for 1970. Rear deck spoiler, recessed taillights, and an all-new sporty front end. For 1970, number one, there's Mustang.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Number one, there's Mustang.
Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
The 1970 Torino, winner of Motor Trend magazine's Car of the Year competition. A team of the country's leading car experts drove 15 of the outstanding 1970 cars so they could vote for the Car of the Year. Each car was put through a grueling 500-mile competition. The decision? One line of cars outclassed all the others. Torino. The 1970 Torino Sports Roof, the Car of the Year. The Torino 4-door hardtop. It's the Car of the Year, too. The Torino 2-door hardtop. It, too, is Motor Trend's Car of the Year. In fact, for the first time in open competition, an entire line of cars was voted Car of the Year, the 1970 Torinos. And now, during your Ford dealer's white sale, you can get extra savings on a special edition of Torino, your Ford dealer's lowest priced hardtop, the 1970 Torinos, the value line.
And now, into the select circle of the world's great performance cars comes Ford's Maverick.
Did you say Maverick?
You gotta be kidding.
Come on. Maverick.
Yes, Ford's new Maverick Grabber. Does the Grabber belong with these performance cars? Well, yes and no. No, it doesn't have a monster engine. No, it doesn't have a monster price. No, it doesn't have high insurance rates, and it doesn't use premium gas. But yes, you do get wild Grabber colors, a special sporty black painted hood and grille, a zippy Big 6 engine, dual racing mirrors, and a cool, sleek spoiler. They're all standard on the new Maverick Grabber. For $19.95, it's a Maverick. But for a little more, it's a Maverick Grabber. See your Ford dealer now. Over 125,000 Americans now own Ford's Maverick. They could have bought economy imports, but didn't. Let's compare. Maverick's price was $19.95, and still is. The imports average a little less. But Maverick is roomier in the front seat, in the back seat. Maverick gets 22.5 miles to the gallon. The import's about 27. But Maverick is lower and wider for stability. Turning circles, about the same. But Maverick's built for low-cost repair and maintenance. It's the simple machine. Maverick has 2 more cylinders, averages 50% more horsepower, hundreds of pounds more protection. All good reasons why Maverick is the hottest-selling new car ever introduced in America, including the imports. Maverick, still $19.95.
When you're an expert on noise, you become an expert on quiet. And more noise experts agree the new Ford is one of the quietest cars ever built. Ford's quiet is designed in, not just noise muffled over. Do what the noise experts do. Take a quiet break in the 1970 Ford. Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
5 years in a row. #1 for 5 years in a row. 1 year, I can see 1 year. Or 2 years, but 5. That Mustang is really something. Is it the looks? Is it the handling? Is it the power? The top 10 is tough enough. But #1 for 5 years in a row. Unbelievable.